Welcome to the Link in the Chain podcast. I am Councillor Barbara Murray, the current Lord Mayor of Liverpool. I'm delighted that you are joining us here today in the Town Hall, and I hope over these podcasts to show you more of the Town Hall and to let you hear more of its history. As well as that, we will be talking about volunteers, community activists, everybody who is helping me to fundraise during my mayoral year. And we will be welcoming in as many interesting people as possible on that really wonderful journey. I'm Councillor Barbara Murray, and I am currently the Lord Mayor of Liverpool. I think it's really important to understand the role of the Lord Mayor, and one aspect of the Lord Mayor's role is to welcome visitors to Liverpool and to the Town Hall. And I'm really lucky today to have some visitors from West Ireland who have been talking about creativity and digital, game making, that sort of thing. Now, Liverpool was very big making games some years ago, and I think it's been an interesting conversation we had. Today we've got Margaret and John here on my couch in the Town Hall, and they've agreed to say a little bit about why they're in Liverpool and the relationship between Sligo in West Ireland and Liverpool.
Thanks, Mayor. I'm delighted to be here today, and thank you for the lovely reception. I'm here representing SoCo Lab, which is based in Sligo, and it is a digital creative and gaming facility, and we're building out a lot of product. My main reason for being in Liverpool today is to try to forge ever deeper relationships between Liverpool and Sligo in the entire business.
Indeed. I think Margaret was just saying that, weren't you? That the relationship is strengthening and keeps strengthening.
Definitely. And the relationship between the northwest and the west of Ireland is a particularly strong one, going back many generations. Also, I think here in terms of looking to see what's happening in Liverpool, looking at best practice, building relationships and seeing how there can be more collaboration going forward. And I think there's a lot in common, particularly in terms of the creative industry sector.
Indeed, and in my year as Lord Mayor, I'm really keen to promote creative industries. I come at it from a position of our Liverpool literacy cycle, which is we take one of the literacy skills each year to really focus in on it, reading, writing and spoken word. But it is now possible to make your living in the creative industries, to be a writer who's published. And I'm really keen to develop our creative industries. Our Liverpool literacy cycle literally is a network to bring those people together. And we are so keen to try and have books published up north rather than in London. Let's spread that wealth around a little, So really keen on the creative industries. I'm also somebody who sells my art commercially, so very keen on developing these things. But when I was younger, and it's probably the same for yourselves, if you said you wanted to do that for your job, it was, no, get a proper job and keep those things as a hobby. But I think we've moved on from there, and I think the tech, especially around sort of the digital tech and the ability to meet online and these sort of things have actually changed everything, haven't they? And now the sky's the limit.
Definitely. And I also think that's one of the things that we're really keen to examine is how we can help with the training of young people, both here and in Sligo, and see what collaborations we can build.
That's very interesting because when I was the Cabinet Member for Education here, I was quite surprised, really. What tends to happen with young people is they use the tech, but they don't necessarily know how to code. And, it's amazing, really. They've no interest in that kind of thing. And my understanding is it's predominantly a male industry. And I'd love to see that change, because I think what the mail industry has done is brought in a lot of aggressive and violent type of gaming, whereas I think women would develop something quite different if they were more involved and if there was a bigger number of them. John, I can see you nodding. I think you've got views on this.
I can't, because, Mayor, I agree with you 100%, and as a male, and
Yeah.
perhaps speaking a little against my own gender when I say this, I would love to see far more women for precisely that reason, because yes, there is too much violence and too much all of that in it. So come on, the females out there.
Well, exactly.
Sligo and Liverpool.
And it's about getting them interested in the first instance. I'm very good friends with Lady Mariam Jameh, who is hoping to create 1 million coders, female women coders, by 2030. And she's working right across the world. She does a lot of work in Africa and, the third world countries. And she is working predominantly with young girls. And I think we have to be cognizant of that, because she's doing really well, getting those numbers up. What are we doing here in the British Isles? So we need to be doing that as well. But that will all be part of my campaign this year. And we're hoping to raise £1 million to regenerate youth work, literacy, and we're hoping to inform people more about the potential of a Liverpool poetry space. So it's all about creativity, but it's also very much about having that ability to relate that in different platforms.
So I actually sit on the Games Board of the Combined Authority, and I would say that games is really important in Liverpool. It represents some really high value jobs, and there's a lot happening about bringing attention to the sector in Liverpool on a national basis. So Develop and Format have both come to Liverpool recently, which has really highlighted how significant we are as national players. We've also got Innovate Her and a number of other initiatives going to try, to your point, to bring as many female founders, as many female coders, as many female artists as possible into the sector, to make sure that it's something, the wealth gets spread all the way around.
Absolutely. I forgot to say, really, but I'll say it now. I can code. Or rather, I know how to code. It's a long time since I've done it. But thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you really enjoy the rest of your time in Liverpool.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you for watching the Link in the Chain podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's so important that you do that for us. Thank you.